this one, and God, you're so beautiful. God, she's so beautiful, man. Am I right or wrong? Look at her. How am I supposed to do this interview? Look at this woman.
Tell me your story.
She's so beautiful. Coño, man. Talk to me, baby. Tell me your story. Tell me yours. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go have lunch. My God, I love her. Look how beautiful she is.
Thank you.
God, wow, man.
So Tom Hanks.
Wow, man. Yeah, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Great guy.
He was a great guy, and he kind of told me what it was going to be like to.
I found out that you are a nerd like me. You love Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm anything like you because I love you.
But
I'm anything like you because I love you. Guys, really? Look how beautiful she is. You guys think it's a joke. How am I supposed to sit over here when I'm looking at such beauty? Come on, guys.
She's beautiful.
She's so beautiful. I'm in love. I'm in love with the interview.
So you play Dungeons and Dragons?
I played Dungeons and Dragons for many years. In fact, Gary Gygax, you know who Gary Gygax is? He's the one that created all the books.
Oh.
He's the one that created Dungeons and Dragons. When he was on his deathbed, because he passed away a few years ago, he wanted me to. He said he wanted me to tell his life story, which is crazy for anybody that plays Dungeons and Dragons. For Gary Gygax to say they want you to tell a life story. I played for many years, and in some ways, playing Dungeons and Dragons helped me in telling stories in Hollywood, because you have to think so far in advance. So with Hollywood, with even Fast and Furious, I could think 3 movies in advance. And a lot of that was because of my experience playing Dungeons and Dragons and having to think about a campaign so far ahead. You really become a master of creating worlds. And I owe a lot to Dungeons and Dragons.
Cool. And now you're back with Sandra Cage. It's like 14 years since the first movie. Whose idea was that to come back with this franchise?
His idea. It took me 7 years to decide to make another XXX. It took me 7 years to decide to return, and then it took me another 7 years to make it a reality. Because Fast and Furious 7 was so hard because of obviously the loss of my brother Pablo. I needed to do a movie where I could laugh again. I needed to do a movie where I could smile again. I needed to do a movie where I could just have fun. And that's what XXX is. XXX is a movie that brings fun back into the theater. You know, in the 80s and 90s, there were movies that you can go to that were just fun. But lately, there hasn't been a whole lot of movies where you could just have fun. And I needed it for my life. And now, because I needed it for my life and I did the movie, now the world's going to be able to have fun with this movie, AAA.
And I don't know if you know that, but while I was doing my research, I found out that people love to put hair on you.
Why?
Like...
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God.
I was wondering which one would you... Like, this is a Trump one.
Look at the Trump one.
Mary...
Oh, God. That's
Zoolander.
Oh, come on. That's so funny.
Sparrow. Haven't seen
Sparrow. I like Sparrow.
Black Widow.
Oh, God, why me?
I put Vin Diesel on Google and that came up.
That's so funny. I like, can I see it?
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Look how funny this is, man.
Which one do you like best?
I like this one the best.
And the last thing I saw you speaking I Am Groot in so many languages, but I don't know if you ever said it in Portuguese. So I brought you...
I did say it in Portuguese.
Did you? Eu sou o Groot.
Eu sou o Groot.
Eu sou o Groot. Eu?
I love her. Man, she's so fucking sexy. It's not. I can't do this interview. Look at her.
Eu sou rude.
Does anyone say this? Guys, what's wrong? Am I the only one that's saying it? Look at her. She's so fucking beautiful. It's like you can't even do an interview with her because you're just like da 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 da. Right or wrong? Oh my God, guys, someone save me. When did this turn into Beautiful World? When did this turn into the most gorgeous girl in Brazil? When did this turn into I love you?
Thank you so much.